I don't know, the view for one thing. I've never seen mountains this big or these many clouds, so that was pretty incredible for me.
What a difference. After a 3-hour drive, we arrived at Mission San Lucas.
It was actually a nice small town. Like if you live there, I have a feeling like you would know everybody. Like it's a very like home place.
Not this one.
Then we did what everyone our age does. Took some pictures to post on Facebook.
It's pretty. I love it.
The view outside our hotel was as beautiful as I'd ever seen.
Better than the city?
Yeah, we were.
Oh, yeah. I think so. So different. I'm going to go to the coffee fields.
Oh, is this coffee? I kept asking if every plant was a coffee tree. I assumed they'd be all over.
I'm just trying to think what people would be doing hundreds of years ago.
The mission food was pretty good, but I wouldn't give it the rave Christina did.
Delicious. Very authentic, obviously.
And it was always really good. I really enjoyed it. The best tortillas I ever tasted in my life.
Even though San Lucas Toliman has the same per capita income as Guatemala City, it seemed nicer, more prosperous and clean.
We went around that day just to get a feeling of what it was and where the places that we were going to visit later were.
Our first consumer lesson came from Professor Crystal. Well, I know Vodafone doesn't, but pero Tigo.
Sí, muy bien. ¿Y él? ¿Tiene otro?
We went on a tour of the mission's various projects. Our first stop was the reforestation project. Our tour guide was Andres. He's a coffee farmer and one of the town's elders. He spoke frankly about the political and economic challenges that face Guatemala.
So lately they've been having a lot of hurricanes, and the places where they planted the cypress, they have been able to endure the hurricanes.
At the project, they grow cypress trees to help keep the soil bonded together. This is important, especially on the mountainside during hurricane season.
Ingrid?
Ingrid.
Another anthropology student, Angret, is quiet and gentle. She has a real interest in native religions and cultures. She was the one who had traveled the farthest. She's from Puerto Rico, and she attends college in Naperville.
Yeah, I'm really interested in people and culture and just learning. I love to learn new things.
Finally, I got to see the coffee trees for the first time.
Este es el café, ¿verdad?
This is coffee.
Ahorita está a punto de ponerse así rojo para empezar a cosechar.
So it's about to get red in order to be harvested.
Diciembre, enero, febrero, finales de febrero se va a terminar todo este café.
So December, January, and February, those are the months that will take to get it like completely done.
Marzo y abril no hay nada de granos.
So in March and April they don't have any beans left.
Pero en mayo, cuando cae la lluvia,
but in May when they have rain,
entonces sale otra flor blanca.
So they have another flower growing.
Entonces ya en mayo, junio, julio, agosto, septiembre, octubre empieza a crecer los granos, ya listo para noviembre, diciembre a cosechar otra vez.
So the following months, the grains start to grow back again for the following months, and then December again they have beans.
Desde ya un poco de propaganda, ¿verdad? Dice que Guatemala tiene el mejor café del mundo, pero San Lucas es mejor de Guatemala.
So they say that Guatemala have the best coffee in the world, but San Lucas have the best coffee in Guatemala.
We all agreed with that. Andres told us that lots of women in Guatemala do not know how to read or write. To help fix this problem, the mission is in the process of building a center for women where they can come and learn new skills. Our next stop was the medical clinic that the mission helps fund. Visiting doctors come from all over to donate their time and skills. I admit I asked myself, what does this have to do with coffee? Andres seemed determined to show us how they spend the money we pay for their beans.
Yeah, there's a huge social gap here in Guatemala.
Solo hay 18 también.
We visited a nearby town that was recently rebuilt by the mission. It had been destroyed by a horrific mudslide following a hurricane a few years back. In a classic example of turning lemons into lemonade, the mission was able to buy the land from the landowners for a low price and share it with the people.
You understand that the people who live in this community now before lived as renters on a plantation.
So
right?
They paid
well, you had that kind of troubled relationship of employee and employer and also renter and landlord and all of that.
Yeah, because all the money came back to them anyway.
Exactly.
So when the mudslide happened and where they had lived before was in the path of this mudslide, had other mudslides, and they asked to relocate, the owner refused, and that's when the parish stepped in and working with the government and volunteers and other sources of funding that they rebuilt this community. It's natural for people to want to be free and to kind of determine their own path and have control over themselves, but that's a nice idea, but it has to happen with people working together, right? So this is an interesting tension here, right? That we have our individual desires, but we accomplish them through working together with others.
Yo el sábado, el domingo yo cumplí 54.
Well, you were close.
¿Y conocen a ellos allá o no? Sí. ¿Sí? ¿Son amigos?
Uno es su novio de él.
She said, "What?" I go, "Do you know them over there?" I asked them if they know who those were, and she said that one of them was the boyfriend. Yeah, over here. That's the little boyfriend.
Mira. Cuidado.
After the tour, our time was our own. We headed down to the lake to enjoy the evening.
I know.
We went down to the lake shore, and there were these ladies that receive people kind of when they go off the lake, and they have this little store.
We had just gotten there, so it was fun. I hadn't bought anything, so I was interested in obviously buying some stuff.
I don't know which one you like.
So it was really interesting. They keep saying like, "Cómpralo, like buy it." Like they put everything on us, and even like the hairdress. And
Me enseñan, yo explicar.
Carmela.
Okay.
Carmela.
Okay, dice
¿Cómo
Carmela.
se dice thank you? Gracias.
Thank you, Matius.
Matius.
and they just dressed us, me and Cristina, in the traje like in 5 seconds. It was so fast.
Suits me? It does suit you. Definitely, if anyone needs some marketing, they should go to these ladies because they know how to sell.
What's your name?
Yeah, they're really persistent. But it was neat that they did that for us. Like after, I think that day, since we bought some stuff from them, they gave us, like at least they gave me 2 gifts, like a free bracelet and a headband. So yeah, they're really nice people.
We enjoyed ourselves, knowing that tomorrow we were scheduled to do some real work, Guatemalan style.
Necesito su material. Este